Hi everyone, this is Jessica with Whispers of Grace Healing. I tried to go live to stream this and not really sure what happened. I can almost guarantee that there are energies that do not want you to hear this, and I don't care. They need to be heard. And I'm just going to start over. I'm going to start from the very beginning because apparently the last video only got 3 minutes and 26 seconds. So there are a lot of reminders that Source wants to give us today, and I feel like a lot of people really need this right now. The energy has been up and down for a lot of people, and there's a lot going on that we are not aware of. So let me start from the very beginning. I have been going through a lot of significant changes, and I know a lot of people around me and in my tribe have as well. And over the last week, with everything going on, I just kind of felt disconnected. Usually Spirit's always giving me signs and synchronicities through music, and even the other day I was wondering, like, why am I not hearing from them? And I was just feeling really disconnected. And yesterday I was talking to Mom, and a song came to mind, and it's a song by Andy Grammer, which I will be posting in the description box. So after you get done with this video, please go take a look and listen to it for yourself, and you will know exactly what I'm talking about. And as many times as I heard this song, it hit me differently. And at first I thought it had to do with the Twin Flame Collective. And in a sense it does. But this was more from Source themselves and from our inner child. In this video, Andy Grammer is singing with a child's choir, and they're all about 10 years old. And Source told me that this is our inner children supporting us. The song is Don't Give Up on Me. And you know, when you listen to it, it's such a powerful message that no matter what, they're not going to give up on us, guys. In a part of the song, it says, I will always fight for you. I will never give up on you. I will reach my hand into the dark, and I will wait for you. I will wait for our hands to interlock. And this is what they're waiting for. They're waiting for us to continue having faith and grab on to their love and remember that we are fully supported. One of the messages that I received last night was, I know that you give yourself a lot of grief about where you are and are you far enough or are you doing enough, and I can promise you, you are. And we just want you to remember who you are and who we are together. The same energy that you were born of, that you were created with, is the same stardust energy that came from the spark of my love. I needed you here. And I know that in this dense reality, some of you have lost sight of me. But I have not given up. I have not forgotten you, and I will never abandon you. all of my light workers, all of my sensitives, all of my empaths, every single one of you were born with a purpose. And I know that there is a lot of judgment and confusion and misunderstanding about each one of my children that were put on this earth. Even the ones that cause pain, they were born innocent too. But they lost sight of me. They forgot that I'm here. And they've lost their way. They were not born with grief and pain and animosity. They were not born killers or rapists or people who intentionally are there to hurt people. The same love that is within you is within them. They just forgot. And I feel every ounce of your pain. Every single thing that you individually go through. I witness and bear that pain too. I know it hurts. I know it does. But I will always be here for you, and I will always wait for you. I will never stop fighting for you. There are energies that try to convince you that I do not exist, that make you question how much I love you. And I promise you, I will prove to you, I will help you see. This is all for you. Every ounce of fight that I have in my being, I will always fight for you. I will never let you down. Please feel my love. Because that's what love does. I will not give up. I will not stop fighting. And I will do whatever it is in my power to remind you that I am always here with you. The energy that the collective is in is to make that choice. I am sending souls to you that are going to help you carry this weight. I'm going to help you see that the burdens that you have been carrying, that feel like the weight of the world is upon your shoulders, I promise you, they understand. They're here to help you. They're here to support you. You are not in this alone. They see that this world needs change. It needs hope. It needs inspiration. And we're here to show you that power, that you, my dear child, is an influence. No matter how big you feel like your influence is, it matters. Just when you feel like we have given up, or that we have forgotten, or that you have been led astray, I promise you, you have not. And we will always fight to lead you back to us. We will always leave that glimmer of hope. That says change can happen and will happen. It's inevitable. And the same spark that created that soul that your body bears is stronger than you give credit for. Understand that this journey that you're on may not always seem so clear. And I understand. I get it. I really do. But I promise you that you are never alone on this journey. I will never leave your side. And I will never, ever forget you. How could I? The same spark that is within me is within you. You were born of this light. And I want you to remember. I want you to remember the soul's work that you have done to get to this point of this crossroads of choosing to align with the greater good, with the change that needs to happen. You hold the power in your hands. And I hope you choose me. I will always be here waiting for you to come back home, to come back to me. I will always be whispering in your ear, reminding you of how special you are. And that I've believed in you from the very beginning of time. I always knew what you were capable of. And all the things that you have felt like you've done wrong in this life, all the things that you wonder, can it be forgiven? I've already forgiven you. There is no reason to fear me, child. So please forgive yourself and move past this pain and understand there is work to be done. Your lesson in all of this is weighing the odds. I know you go back and forth a lot. The energy is up and down. There are battles that go on, but I will always fight for you. I will always fight for your highest good, and I will always fight for the light to be seen. I hope you fight for me too. I know that there are a lot of things in this life that try to beat you down, that try to make you second guess my presence in your life. And I'm proud of how hard you have fought to move out of the darkness and the conditionings of this world. All the things that have taught you to hold back. To not be seen or heard. And now all of you are breaking out of this shell and speaking up. Your light is seen. And I hope that no matter what choice you make, it will always lead you back to me. I know sometimes the weight and the responsibility that comes with your purpose here can be very daunting. And I hope that one day there won't even be a choice to be made, that you will live in my love and my light for the rest of your days. That when darkness shows up, you simply say, you have no power. I know where I belong. And there's no struggle anymore. That this light simply just exists. And there's no reason to continue to battle with it because it has no place in your life and in your heart. I already know where you need to go. So please, just get on board and let my wind fill your sails and take you where you need to be. Please just trust me. Trust where I'm taking you. Trust what I am showing you. And that even when the battle seems like it will never end, when you have faith in me and you trust me wholeheartedly, there will be no second guessing. There will be no doubt. Because you will be in complete alignment with your soul's truth. The reason you're going through all of this is to remember your potential. The power, the raw power that you have in your hands to create the life that you so deserve. And I'm not just talking about material well-being. All of that is a part of it. But I am going to show you all the things that have been leaving your life for your highest good. The things that you thought once made you whole that really left you empty, depleted, and estranged. The reason why you're moving away from all of this is so that you can see clearly. So that you can see your truth. That you can receive my messages because they were blocking you. These people, places, and things that were blocking your abundance and your connection to me. That were creating fear and doubt within our connection. And making you feel like you were left alone. That I had given up on you. I have never given up on you. But I needed you to see the burdens that you were carrying so we can start fresh. I needed you to understand and have the courage to let these things leave you. To find your own footing. So that we can create a solid foundation for you. Until you let these things go, we can't start anew. I can't show you the passion that burns bright within you. When you are sticking around things that are depleting you, that are robbing you. I know you're tired. I know you are. But this is a solid new beginning for us. And I want you to choose me as I have always chosen you. Once you choose, my messages will come in clearly and quickly. I need you to understand that your heart is to be set free. I know you were scared because you have been taught that love is something that it is not, that love hurts, that love cannot be trusted. And yet you're always on guard with it. And I want you to see how these illusions have led you astray. You do not need to be guarded with me. The very love that is me runs through you. It is in your veins. It is in your DNA. This is what you were created with. And I need you to be clear on it. I need you to see how you are guarding your heart and therefore blocking me out too. I need you to open your heart and to not be afraid, because I am not the one that needs to be feared. Justice will prevail. The scales will be balanced. I will always be on your side. I will always cut the things away from you that are keeping you from me. The things that are unbalanced, yet they use my name for their own benefit. That is not love. I will never manipulate you. I will never do anything to harm your beautiful soul. Let them go and come home. Let me show you the opportunities and the messages that are meant for you, to show you what love is really like. I know that this might be uncomfortable for you because you have been away from me for so long. You forgot what my love is like. Sometimes it might even feel like you can't breathe because I come in so strong. It brings you to tears and leaves you feeling confused because you wonder how this kind of love can be real, but I promise you it is. No matter what, I will always remind you of how much I love you. And I hope you receive these with open arms. What I'm trying to say here, the outcome of all of this, and why I'm sharing these messages with you today, is so that I can show you what dreams really are, what it's like to have your dreams fulfilled. What you think you want is limited. I can give you more than what you've ever dreamed of. I can give you an abundance of true abundance. All I need you to do is be open. I need you to be in the mode of giving and receiving, to celebrate life with your brothers and sisters, and understand that these souls that I am sending to you, your soul family, your tribe, the same people that have worked hard to get to this point of accepting my love and setting your souls free. You were not meant to be bound. You were not meant to be limited in any way. We want you to raise your glasses high. We want you to see the fruits of our labor. We want you to taste the abundance within the love that we have created for you. We want you to dance and sing and be free and allow your heart to overflow with peace and harmony. You will drink from my cup. I will feed you everything that your heart so desires and more. I am giving your heart back to you, whole and complete. Please choose me. Please realize that I will always wait for you to take this present, this gift. That no matter what, I will always be whispering in your ear, I love you. You are not forgotten. You are not in vain. You are not here to just simply exist, but you are here to live, to experience. Your heart was created whole, and I want to mend that for you. And it's through my love that you will find that it was never truly broken. It was just scarred. Due to the conditionings of this world and the darkness that tries to take my place, but it will never win. I will do whatever is in my power to make sure that you will always see the light and that I will always bring you back to me, because my love flows like a river, and I will always be there to provide for you. But it's up to you if you accept it, and I will wait for you until you're ready. What I want you to remember is that there are forces that you cannot see. The battle that goes on behind the veil. You do not see what we are doing to fight for you. The light and the dark. I will always be raw and vulnerable with you. Where the darkness will always be guarded. They know. They know that they have to try to protect and guard themselves against me because I am stronger than they are. But no matter what, I will always fight for your soul. I will always fight for your heart. And I will do whatever it takes to remind you that you are a child of God. I will always be the first and the last. And no matter what it takes, I will never give up on you. I love you. And I hope you love me too. And deep down, I know you do. I know that it's not easy when you have this darkness trying to take hold. They try to make you question your faith. They try to make you think that I am doing these horrible things to you, that I am leaving you in lack. But I have never left you. I will never abandon you. And I would never do anything to harm you. And that's why I bring these signs, these messages to remind you. I want to remind you. So that's why I'm bringing Kali in. She is here to give you a message, and she is taking a big role in your life right now. She is as subtle as a sledgehammer. She shows up to strip you of what no longer serves you. And that sounds good in theory, but in practice it can feel as if the ground beneath you has turned to sand. All those illusions about yourselves, especially what you think you're capable of, suddenly dissolve beneath you. When Kali sweeps in, you can easily slip into the feeling of a victim. It can feel as though events are happening to you rather than for you. She does not want you to waste another precious second being someone you are not. She doesn't want you to be with a partner that doesn't treat you with respect and love you need to do the light work you have come here to do. Kali wants to sever the ties of your ego that has been made out of fear or out of a false belief that you don't deserve better or more. She wants you to get terrifyingly real. She wants you to reckon with the fact that you are not here to please others or to make them proud. You are here to listen to the singular call of your own soul. She is the harbinger of having entered Kairos, soul, time. And stripping the ego to reveal the soul can feel raw and often heartbreaking. But ultimately, Kali has come out of fierce love for the truth of who you really are. She is giving you the opportunity to choose again, to start over, and this time from a place of tremendous wisdom and strength. Your vulnerability. She lets you begin again from the bare bone truth of who you are. I hope you receive these messages with an open mind and an open heart, and that it sparks something within your soul to remind you the truth of it all. I have never left you, and I never will. And no matter what happens, no matter how much your heart aches, I will always be there to remind you just how loved and special you are. So go forth with faith, with confidence and passion. And don't be afraid to start over when you feel the call to come home. I will be there. waiting with my arms wide open. I love you.